Hi guys, I'm here to review for you the A-Shore Navigation Radio. I'll be reviewing for you the UK Mercedes version. It's designed to fit the Vito, the Viano, the Sprinter. In this case I'll be showing it you in my B class, and it does also fit the A class, so let's get started.
So just to start with, when you look at it, you can see all the plastics match and the style of it fits just right with all the obviously dials that are already fitted. So you can see it does look like the right unit for the car, which obviously makes it look quite nice as a properly fitted unit as opposed to an looking aftermarket. So to start with, you've obviously got the buttons over here. You've got the menu button, which will take you to the main home one, navigation, which takes you straight to navigation. That DVD button takes you straight to DVD. The other main ones are, you've obviously got the phone buttons, so call and end, the equalizer button. Underneath this one is you've got the GPS SD card, so that's got all the software to run the navigation. Volume button and power button, mute button at the top, CD drive at the top, which also plays DVDs. You've got the radio selector, the button keys for your radio, and just here, this is another SD card slot. Underneath this you can actually put up to 32 gig, and on there you can put all your music. You can even put videos as well. And then obviously here you've got your play button, pause button, skip buttons, and return buttons. So I'll turn the car on and you can have a look at how it starts up. So it does start up already with the Mercedes badge, which obviously makes it look a lot more fitted for the car, which looks great. So obviously going straight in, you've got your radio there. So when you press the menu button, like I said to you, it goes straight back to all the apps that you can access. If you press the navigation button, this one came preloaded with the iGo software. This is the UK version. So right, so from this main menu you can obviously find your addresses, find place of interest. You'll have all your history and everything on there. So if you go back on that, you can plan different routes and things like that. You can actually set an itinerary, so if you want to go on a road trip, it's all there. Going back again, and you can actually see the map itself as well, so it all comes up. Going back to the menu, you've obviously got the radio, which I've already shown you. The DVD, if you put a DVD in the drive, you can obviously play it straight off that. The SD card slot, which I mentioned to you, is over here. That one you can actually, when you press SD, it will come up with any movies, music, or anything like that that you've loaded onto that SD card. So you can obviously play that all straight from there. You've got USB slots as well. There's 2 USB slots on the back of the device. You get an extension cable as well, so if you wanted to route it into the glove box or armrest, you can actually put it there, so you can put a USB drive on it. Again, from the USB drive you can play videos as well as music. As a second one, you can actually plug in the iPod cable to control your iPod from it. So going into the setup one, you can actually change the background, the boot logo. So obviously this one's got the Mercedes. You can scroll all the way down, you change the equalizer, things like that. And really important one on here is your steering wheel controls. So you can set which button you want to work it. This all comes with the CAN bus interface, so most of it's already there and ready for you. So that's everything with that setting. So again, you can actually press it all on there. It's all touchscreen. There's a few extra options you can have. You can have digital TV, so it'll give you free view and everything. That's as an option. I haven't got that one on this one, but it's a good option to have if you do want TV on here. The other one is Bluetooth, so obviously you can plug in, connect up your mobile phones, so it's all hands-free. A great thing about this, obviously you can call from here, you can end your calls from there as well. And on top of that, it also works with the steering wheel controls. So I'll show you when I press the steering wheel controls on here. The phone button, that one works fine. And obviously the volume as well you can control. Like I said, it's all set up. So So going back to the menu, the next thing is the DVR. This is an optional extra. I actually went for this option, so I've got that fitted just there above my dash. That basically records everything that's going on while I'm driving, as you can see. So that will just keep recording, and you can set it to loop record and things like that. That's got a separate memory card in it, so it keeps it all separate. So going back to the menu, you can scroll across. If you want to plug in a games console or anything like that, you can use it in the AV in. All the connections are on the back of the device, so when you fit it you can run the wires then. As I also mentioned, it's got iPod control. The Internet Explorer icon is again another option. What that is if you've got the optional dongle for the internet, you can obviously access the internet from this as well. There are also a few apps that are on here, so you've got a calculator, a clock and a calendar app. And in the games option you've got a few games as well, so you've got things like chess and solitaire and a jigsaw. And finally you've got your virtual CD changer. Now what this means is you can put your standard music CDs in. Instead of obviously loading several different discs, you can actually copy several other discs over, and so once the CD's in, you can press copy, it'll burn it all across onto the storage in your device, and so you won't need the CDs afterwards. You can just keep playing the music from there. Another brilliant option with this is, another option you can have is the reversing camera. So I'll put it in reverse and show you what that does. So it automatically switches. There you go. So it mutes all the music and everything, and you can obviously see what's going on behind you. You do have the option of setting the guidance lines as well, so you know obviously where you're parking. It is really accurate. So when you switch out of reverse, it goes back to this. Another thing with the Bluetooth is you can actually stream your music off your phone. So if you do use music streaming apps, or you have music on your phone that you want to play, or you have a friend in the car that has music on their phone that you want to play, you can pair it up with the Bluetooth and you can play it straight over. So I hope that covers everything. If you do have any questions, obviously do get in touch with A-Shaw store, and they will obviously answer all your questions. It was really straightforward to fit, so and obviously it does look absolutely fantastic. Thanks.